sometimes it can seem like being Krishna conscious is impossible. And I want to talk about this because this is a reality that we're all dealing with. We have 4 principles, right? Sometimes I joke and I say, okay, here are the 4 things that are impossible for the ordinary people to do. The 4 impossible things that Prabhupada asked us to do. Okay, being vegetarian is not so hard. Most people don't gamble. Drugs, alcohol, a little bit of a problem. Sex, a bigger problem. But everyone is challenged in some way to be perfectly Krishna conscious. And sometimes you go through stages in your life where you just feel like, I can't do this. This is impossible. I'll never succeed. I'll never be able to control myself. I try, I get it together, and then I slip and I fall. As a conditioned soul, we should understand this is a reality of our existence. And this is the reality we have to work through. That even though something seems to be impossible, even though something seems like I'll never perfect this, we keep going. We don't give up because we know as long as we don't give up, someday we're going to overcome it. Maybe not tomorrow, next week, but someday. But definitely, if we give up, we'll never overcome it. That's something we know for sure. And so as you progress in Krishna consciousness, you always want to remember that I am attempting to do something which is practically impossible. And so how can I get encouraged, how can I become discouraged when I've undertaken a task that basically nobody can do? To be that controlled, to be that dedicated, to be that strict, to be that faithful, to be that surrendered. That level of surrender that's demanded of us, that level of sense control that's demanded of us, it is difficult. And it's going to be difficult, and it's not necessarily going to get easy anytime sooner. And even if it does, one day it's going to be difficult again. And that's the price we have to pay for being Krishna conscious. And when you accept that, and when you acknowledge that I've signed up for something that is difficult, but I have tools and processes that can empower me to do it. And if I just hold on to those tools and processes and follow them well and do it every day, eventually those chains are going to loosen. The intensity of the desires is going to neutralize. And someday I'm going to say, this is amazing. This is easy. This is relishable. This is who I am. This is what I am. And no longer will I ever wake up thinking, this is impossible or this is difficult. I'll just feel, this is it. This is who I am. But in order to get to that stage, we have to tolerate those difficulties. We have to face them. The discouragements, our own guilt, our own self-doubt, whatever it is, we just have to tolerate it, work through it, and keep going. And one day, because the process is so powerful, we'll become successful.